Hey guys, right, welcome to episode 4, I believe it is. Not a lot has changed. I've still got the same rig as last time. Got the gazebo 3x3 and the same tent.
Daddy,
Let me show you.
Daddy, 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 Daddy.
Same little girl, but she's grown up. Right, the Oz tent, canvas with the extendable room. Yes, darling. Say hello to the people. Right, so we're in lot 4 at Logue Dam. You can see the dam in the distance and all these beautiful trees. We're absolutely surrounded here in the bush. So that setup hasn't really changed much since the last time we came down here, but we did find a little hack with the camp. So I was saying, we come up with this little hack. If you grab a Woolworths or Coles bag, fill it with your timber and your kindling, a few fire starters, and then it's good to go. So we'll I'll show you what I mean a bit later when we start it up. Right guys, this is our favourite part of coming down to Logue Brook. You set up camp, crack that first beer, and then you come down and you have a look at what the whole reason why you've come down here for. Here it is. Beautiful sunshine today, straight off the water. I have been in the water around this time of the year on previous trips down, and it is very cold. I won't be going in there today, but if you don't mind an ice dip, I do recommend it. It's clean water. I think there's a few yabbies in there, but they're pretty safe. Highly recommend it. Alright guys, I want to take you through each camp and give you a bit of a review of each spot. There's 12 spots to choose from. So this is spot 1. Right, so there's your table, there's your fire pit, and there's your space to set up your tent. Zana, come back. So these are a couple of helpers helping me do this. So if you've got a 3x3 setup, you'll probably be alright, or swag. This is a good spot, but too small for my setup. Right, come on guys, let's go. So we move on to the next one. That was spot 1. Careful, don't trip. Alright, slow down. Zana, this way. Okay. Number 2. So there's this is like a double spot. If you've got friends coming as well, you can park right next to each other. So there's quite a lot of room to park up. So spot 2, your fire pit, straight onto your table, and then it's because of the I don't know if you can see it, but it's a bit of a hill to about here, bottom of the steps, and then this is quite small, so unless you got a swag, I wouldn't stay in this spot. Alright, come on guys. Right, and then right next to it is obviously spot 3. And I would say, oh, this one's a bit, oh, no, it's about the same really. Great for a swag and a small tent. You can judge for yourself. Zana, come up here. There's your fire pit, so you'd be camping down there, and then you parked right here, or over, and then you've got your campfire. So I don't rate number 3 at all. Number 4 is on the other side of the road, so up to you, but I wouldn't stay there. I like to have a view of the water, so I'm not really going to bother going over there. Zana, spot 5. Yeah, you got lots of parking area. Zana, come down here. Come here. Yeah, no, come here. Come here, please. All right. So you park up, you come down here. It's close to 3. Sorry. So if you've got mates, it's handy. But I don't think the spot's very big either. So you camp up there with your small tent or your swag. These are all small tent and swag spots, I reckon. From 1 to 5 so far. And then you've got your table, and then you've got your fire pit very close to your table. Do not recommend. All right, so that's 1 to 5. Let's see what 6 has to offer. Right, you got to hold on to Jericho.
Yep, I will.
Okay, that's good. Right, so 6. So good parking spot. This is a big area. This is a really good spot. I don't mind 6 at all. So you got your table here, so you're away from your tent. You got your fire pit. It's still very close to your table, so I'm not sure about that. Zana, and then you got to hold on to him. Hold on to him. And then you've got lots of area to set up camp. All right, come on.
I did it. Yeah, I did it.
Right, you got to hold on to him, okay?
I will.
All right.
Daddy, we made it.
Yeah, almost, not quite. So there's your drop toilets. So you've got Zana, hold up. Zana, hold up. So that was 5, and the drop toilets are right there. These are our neighbours for the next couple of days, I'm assuming. So that's spot 7. So they've got a small, nice big car, but small-ish tent. So I won't go over there. But 8 is very small. Park up. You got your fire pit. You got your camping table, and then you just got your small swag, small tent. Then you've got your barbecues up here if you don't have your own cooking stuff. So that's handy if you need that. But I'm self-sufficient, so it's not required. So 8 I think is too small. 6 is probably the only one I would choose so far. And then this is me. And this is 9. I've stayed in this spot before. I knew it's a good lots of area. So you can see the size of my setup, how much I take up. So I need that extra room. 2-room tent, gazebo, and then my car. And then you come down. You would have seen this setup previously, but all my cooking, my boxes, my tent, my daughter, my dog, and the wife already on the piss. So you can see difference between the others, the size from here to where your car is situated, and then you're away from your tent with your table and your fire. It's not too close, you know, to anything else. Enough room. Got a bit of privacy because of you're right in the bush too. This is probably my favourite spot, to be honest. What do you reckon? Right, bit of feedback from the missus. Always in depth as usual. Right, let's have a look at the last couple. So this is spot 9. I think it's probably the best out of all of them, but I'll show you the rest. So this is spot 10. Right, plenty of cars. I mean, you get 2 cars in there, you know, if you really need to. But yeah, park up there. Right, so that's decent amount for your setup. I could get my setup in there. Piece of piss. And then you come from your tent down to here, which is what I don't really like. It's sort of away from you. Oh, it's all right, I guess. But me personally, I just think 9's better. But you got your table and then your fire pit. So fire pit's away from the table. I like some of the earlier ones. They're quite close, which is weird. So that's 10. And then 11. 11 is on the other side of the road, so I personally would not bother. But I'll show you anyway, in case, you know, this place is absolutely chockers, like Australia Day, or New Year, over New Year's, you know, public holidays. This place gets pretty packed. So you've got your fire pit, then your table, and then your spot up here. That's big enough. You can make it work if you really need to. You can do your tent and then your gazebo down here, you know. So that's all right. If it's last resort, it's all good. And then 12 is around the corner. So the only problem with 12, it's a decent size, but you're going to get all the traffic. At 12, you're going to get all the traffic because this is a roundabout. Right, you got a roundabout, and then you park up your car, and then you come down here and see these steps here. These steps lead down to the track to get you to the waterfront, and the steps that you would have seen in previous episodes and the last clip. So you've got your fire pit, your table. This is recycling cash and change, so it's not rubbish. But this is a nice pad to set up with as well. Lots of area. So, but I wouldn't stay here just because of the traffic, especially say a long weekend, or you know, like those busy times. If you look on the website and there's lots of spots already been taken, you know it's going to be busy. Everyone's coming past your setup, you know. So my opinion, I think 9, I think I said 6 was pretty good. The rest are all doable depending on your setup. 11's not too bad, but definitely 9 or 6. That's where I'll be booking in the future, and we'll be back. We love this spot. So until tomorrow, or actually the next clip will be the little fire hack that I showed you before. So once I light that up, you'll see just how good it is. Right, thanks. Alright guys, gonna light this, told you before, gonna light the fire up. Got this new little hack, gonna see how we go with it. As soon as I can get my camera situated. Got these from Bunnings. Hopefully, a good job.
Where's the fire?
Okay, thrown in one. It bounced off the wood, but you can see the bag's taken light, so she's off and running now.